Recent changes in NCAA legislation have enabled new benefits to be provided to student athletes. As a result, the athletics department is implementing programs to help Virginia student athletes take full advantage of these benefits. The first exercise occurred recently as the football team had the opportunity to participate in a financial literacy seminar at the McHugh Center.
We're out here grinding on the football field. But at the same time now you gotta flip a switch, because then there's other things about what you're gonna be. You're gonna be students, athletes, fathers, husbands.
Virginia administrators developed the program with Morgan Stanley Global Sports and Entertainment to include specific information about the cost of attendance stipends UVA student athletes will receive this year. Financial educator Aaron Harding and former NBA star Antoine Walker presented the materials and emphasized success starts with education.
When it comes to your money, it's about making sure you understand and learn how to do the things you need to do, and more importantly, what you should be doing in the first place. Right? Most of the time we meet somebody who mismanages their money, and it's not a factor of them not knowing what to do. It's not a factor of them not knowing how to do it. It's an issue of them not knowing what to do in the first place, so they make mistakes.
The presentation was timely as the first cost of attendance stipends have been distributed. Harding's message to the players was to begin sound financial management now.
First thing you want to do is create a budget. Now, creating a budget isn't about figuring out how you want to spend that money. A real budget starts with figuring out how you're spending your money now.
The thing that I kind of took out of it was the budgeting aspect. When you get money like we are now with cost of attendance, it's critical to have a plan on how to budget your money month in, month out, know what you're spending your money on, know what you want to do with your money.
Walker, whose NBA contracts totaled more than $110 million, spoke candidly about the mistakes he made that caused him to file for bankruptcy.
I didn't think about where I was going to be at 39 and how much money I wanted to have. And that was a huge mistake that I had. I didn't use the word no enough when it came to family and friends. Everybody's not going to be a professional athlete, and I know that. Use my story as an example, and that's the reason why I love the platform that Morgan Stanley's given me to come out and speak to young athletic guys. I feel like that's my duty, to come back and share my story.
The 90-minute session produced plenty of questions.
Where do you go to get your free credit report?
FreeCreditReport.com.
And answers.
So the question is it true that every time you check your credit, it goes down? The answer to that is no. You can pull your credit report every single day and it has no impact on your credit score. That's what's called a soft pull. If in fact you apply for a loan and they pull your credit report, it does lower your score by a few points usually. But if you have credit activity, you can usually get those points back within a couple of months. When I was younger, I got really bad financial advice. I want to make sure these guys have an opportunity to learn something that's right so they can make good decisions going forward, because everyone in this room has an opportunity to have a good financial future, but only with the right information. It truly is a fact that success starts with education. That's why we're here.
I learned really just how to spend my money in smarter ways, investing, saving, things along those lines for preparing for the future, really. A lot of times you get these checks and you think about the now, but there's always a future ahead and you have to plan for that.